All right, so I want you guys to try and relate to this. You remember Joe from the beginning of the presentation, who we did that little video on, kind of doing his little testimonial. Let's go into some of Joe's details. So he's been a franchise owner since spring of 2019. He did over 700 service orders completed in his first 5 months in business, so from April to August. So that's pretty awesome. Imagine, you're a guy like Joe. You come from some technical experience. He's a mechanical guy, smart guy, but didn't really have the business backing. Boom, he opts into a Pacific franchise. He did over 700 service orders in his first couple months of business. That's pretty amazing. He did over 200 backflow tests in required areas, depending on which county he was working in. And I'm sure by the time of this recording, he's done many more, depending on, the annual requirements of those tests. So, that's what we set up for you guys. We'll help you get the initial service order, help you get any annual backflow testing, and it all just rolls into our system. And there's much more than that, but those are two solid examples. Joe's going to need to hire some additional employees next year to keep up with the workload. So that's really an example of expansion is, in about a year, he's able to take on employees and not worry about the workload or if the work's going to be there or how he's going to handle all this. He's really just got to focus on the irrigation work. So it's easier when you don't have to worry about all that back-end paperwork. So he's already expanding, and he'll probably add on another truck sometime real soon. So just a little disclaimer, guys, about Joe. Now, he started in an established area, meaning Pacific already had customers there before Joe. So he wasn't in the new territory. So he did a lot of service orders, and the reason for that is that we've already been there. But let me let you in on something is we're already in a lot of areas, so that opportunity might be available for you depending where you are. But like the other case studies I've shown you, even if you start in a new area, we have certain programs set up for that, so there's no need to worry for that. We'll get you up to speed as quick as possible. So I wanted to show you guys a little bit of proof of Joe's schedule, and so I'm not just coming up with numbers. So I kind of blurred this out because I don't want you guys to see all the customer names and stuff. But this is an example of his calendar schedule for the first 3 months in business. As you could probably see through it a little bit, he's jammed with customers every day. He's got a lot of customers in a tight area, so he's doing 10, 15 calls a day, service calls, spring turn-ons, stuff like that. So, our goal is to try and keep that schedule packed as much as possible. Joe's a hard worker, as you can see. He's actually even doing Sundays of work. He really wanted to jumpstart his irrigation business and take in as many customers as possible. So that's one way to do it. But depending on your area, depending on, your certain background, we'll come up with the right strategy that works for you.